What's up, guys? Mike Builds here. Been a few days since I've made a video. Today's video is going to be all about RC cars, so if that's something you're interested in, watch it. If not, go ahead and click off. Anyways, so today we're going to be working on our losi Desert Buggy dbxle 2.0. So in stock form, this thing's pretty good, pretty fast, it rips, but I kind of want to take it a step further, so I went ahead and scooped a little bit of an upgrade. Boom. So this is the Castle Mamba XLX2 with the 2028 1100 kV motor. So I believe the stock motor is an 800 kV. So we're going to try to run this 1100. If this ends up being too much, I have an 800 right here that we can run. So but I want to try the 1100. And the main reason I want to upgrade this is mainly because I want to have a censored motor in this. This thing's a little coggy at startup. And I don't know, I just want to try out one of these big Castle systems. There's nothing wrong with this system. I'll just put it in my parts bin and we can slap it on something else later in the future. But I really want to try one of these out. I've never ran an XLX2. It also has data logging and a bunch of other features that we can try out, all kinds of programmability and stuff. So that's it. We're going to try to get this thing slapped in here. I think for the plugs, I'm just going to probably cut this off because I don't have any of these. And we're just going to solder them directly to the ESC. And that's it. We're going to slap everything on there. I might print a 3D printed fan shroud to put on the motor once we kind of get it all installed. But that's it. So this is a censored combo, and it has all the bells and whistles that you expect out of a Castle system. So that's it. We're going to slap this in there, and then we're going to go take this thing for a rip. We're going to run on 8S and just kind of see what we think about it, see how smooth it is, see how good the censored works on the 5th scale. So that'll be kind of cool to see. Okay, we'll go ahead and get this unboxed and kind of see what we have in the package. So I've already took the plastic off. So we'll start with the ESC, Mamba XLX2. This can do up to 8S, and it's rated for, I think, 40-pound vehicles. Yeah, oh, actually it says vehicles up to 30 pounds on 8S, and this is about where this is at. So you get your quick start guide. This is kind of cool. I've noticed Castle's including in some of their combos is if you use this code and pay the shipping or $10, you can get a programming card. So I might just do that because I have the little USB one, but I want to get the field one that you don't need a computer to tune. Oh my god, this thing is huge. Oh my gosh, look at this thing, guys. I've never seen an XLX2 in person. And just for some size comparison, here's a normal Mama Monster X. Mama Monster X 8S, and this is the XLX2. So these are both 8S ESCs, but you can see this one's like twice the size, so that's freaking awesome. All right, so that's the ESC. So like I said, we got bare wires. We got really large, like 8 or 10 millimeter bullet connectors, so that's freaking cool. Here's our sensor cable, our radio cable, and on-off switch and all that good stuff. So yeah, this thing's huge, you guys. I'm a giant fan on it. Aluminum ESC case. So that's awesome. So that's what we get your quick start guide, so you can kind of breeze through this. It tells you how to hook it up and how to program it and stuff. So there's the ESC, and here's the motor. So this is a 2028, so you get a sensor cable. Looks like you get some screws. This thing's massive. All right, brand new. It still has plastic on it, so we'll go ahead and... Alright, so there's our 2028. Here is it compared to a 8 scale. This is a 4068. So you can see it's quite a bit bigger. But yeah, so this is the motor. This is the 1100 kV. I don't know if the GoPro's not going to zoom, but 1100. So that's it. This is a pretty spicy motor for this car. So that's it. That's the unboxing of our new motor and ESC combo. Now we're going to get it slapped in the truck. Then we're going to get it tuned up. And then we're going to take it out for a rip, put it on 8S, and just kind of feel this thing out. And I don't want to burn the world down on the first run. I just want to make sure it's not going to overheat or nothing, because this is a little bit faster kV. And what that's going to do is it's going to give us more top speed for the same amount of batteries you're running. So this thing should be slightly faster. It already goes about 50 with the 800 kV motor. If it ends up being too much power or too much speed, I will gear it down, but I don't have any 8mm pinions at the moment, so I'm gonna have to order some 8mm pinions. I'll probably go 1 or 2 teeth down just to keep the top speed the same, keep the motor happy, keep the ESC happy, and not drain the batteries as fast. But I'm really excited to see how the censoredness works on a fifth scale because, like I said, this thing's kind of coggy at the low end, and I really like the throttle response of the Castle censored system. So we're gonna give it a shot and just kind of see how it goes. All right, guys. Step one: pull the old ESC and motor out of the car, and we're gonna get our Castle system installed. So I guess I'll start by unplugging the motor. Take the motor cover off. I guess I can go ahead and pin gear. Sorry, my hands in the way. And then this is going to be our lash adjustment for the gear set, or the gear pinion lash to the spur gear. So that's, is that recording? Alright, so we got the motor out of the way. Now we need to pull the speed controller off. And I went ahead and found the screw I was missing for the motor, because I was missing it. So the motor is easy to put back on, but this is going to be a little bit more of a challenge. So we're going to go and rip this off. I forgot I had my Traxxas toolkit. I don't know why I was using the little Allen wrenches that come with cars. They're pretty small. I'm also going to pull these off, the hold downs, hold the battery cables on. Okay. Okay, the ESC is now loose. I gotta cut that zip tie. I don't know why I said ECU, that's funny. Boom. Oh, wow, look at that. That's actually really nice. It's got an servo extension, so that'll be super easy to plug in the new ESC. Also, they put double-sided tape on here, but didn't peel it. That's funny. Okay, so there's our Firma, I believe 160, compared to the XLX2. This is a little bigger. Man, that's nice. I'm so happy they did that, because that looked like this cable was going to be a pain to pull out and remount. Okay. Alright guys, so now we got the connector soldered on the ESC. So I got some of this Velcro right here. So we're going to go ahead and stick the Velcro right here on the ESC plate. And then we're going to throw a big zip tie around it. So go ahead and do that. This stuff's really, really strong. Kind of cut it to size a little bit. Boom. Yeah, we got some trimming to do, but that's fine. Just cut all this out, it's all good. Alright, as you can see, it's already on there pretty good. So, the zip tie is just going to help hold it on there to make sure it doesn't fly off. And I'm not going to crazy tighten these either and crush the fan. So, make sure the fan's still. That's it, so ESC is now mounted. So we're going to put the wiring over here. This is the sensor cable for the motor. I believe this is the power wire for the fan, and this is the actual radio receiver wire. So, I don't know, I don't know how I'm going to run this yet. This is obviously gonna have to be ran to the bottom. Alright, so ESC's mounted, threw a zip tie on it, threw some Velcro on it, got the wiring all ran, got the wiring all zip tied up. I'm just securing the power wires on these little hold downs for right now. Alright guys, I think it's time to power it up and see if everything works. I don't have the pinion gear on there yet. I need to make sure the motor spins the right way, but we have everything wired. So we're about to plug it up, so if it explodes and smoke, you guys will be the first to witness that. So, radio's on. Ooh. I got some torque. Okay, I think it's spinning the right way too. Okay, that's it. So I'm gonna slap the pinion gear on and then, I don't know, maybe take it outside and rip it down the street real quick. Alright, so here is the first drive with the Mambo, the Calcio Creations XLX2 ESC with the 1100 kV 2028 motor. And we're going to be running 8S, Gens A 6800 100C Basher batteries. And that's it. This is going to be just a quick little test drive. And if everything goes good, we're going to take it to like a park or something and really bash it. So. This is the nice thing about having a censored motor is you can kind of crawl with it. I think I might need to adjust the gear mesh a little bit, but that's fine. So that's full brakes, so I definitely need to turn the brakes up. So we're gonna go in the ESC and turn that up a little bit, but she's fast. It's really bad. It's kind of scary.
Bring it over here so I can do the 360. Don't move.
Bad, right? It's fast. Alright, so thank you. That's pretty good. The drag, we need to turn the brakes up, but other than that, I think she runs pretty good. Is there?
Yeah.
No. It sounds like they're working. But yeah, guys, so we gotta turn the brakes up a little bit, but other than that, we're gonna go inside, make sure nothing's melted, and that's it. I think this thing's ready to go rip. So in another video, we're gonna take it on location to a park. These batteries aren't all the way charged, so we gotta charge them first. And we're gonna really see what this thing can do, and we're gonna kind of put it through its paces. After run, post run little update. So I did some reading in the instructions. This white wire is not just for the fan. It actually is the auxiliary wire to program the ESC. And it says in the instructions that this does have to be plugged in for some reason. But when we go to tune the ESC, All we got to do is unplug that, connect it to the Castle Link, and we can change the settings on this. The braking is not strong enough, so we need to turn the braking up, and then I'm probably going to turn the punch control down a little bit, just until I get used to the car, because it's really, really snappy, and the throttle's real touchy on the radio. So we're going to make those 2 changes, put a cooling fan shroud on this. Maybe we're going to run it without it first, just to see how hot everything gets, but that's it. So this combo is really stout. It's really, really fast. I really couldn't even get it full throttle because we're in a neighborhood. So we need to take it to a field. We need to charge our batteries up. This is the batteries we're running. So these are 120C, 6800 milliamp, 4-cell batteries, Gen 8 Bashers. So we're gonna charge those up, you know, do these couple changes. We're gonna hook it to Castle Link, make a few changes. I'll show that in a separate video, and then that's it. We're gonna go take it for a nice long test run and kind of just get everything ran in, make sure the motor's not gonna run too high, if we have to gear it down or, you know, put a fan on it or do any of that stuff. So that's gonna do it for this video. If you made it to the end, thank you very much. And that's gonna do it.